Whale in the deep, dumbing at the peak. By the rumor, sell the news, make the news freak. Spoofing orders, walls on the screen. Pump the alt, then rug the dream. FOMO's the bait, panic's the hook. They're playing chess, we're reading the book. They flash the cash, we chase the spark. But in the end, they own the dark. Whale games, dumping in the dark. Riding the wave, leaving their mark. Laugh at the draw. Noobs get raised, whales never stop. Live, yeah, right. Watch trade the volume, fake the green. Spoofing the biz, clean the mean. Stop loss hunt, sniping the low. While we hold, oh, they steal the show. They're the sharks with the fish in the tank. One wrong move and your portfolio sank. They flash the cash, we chase the spark. But in the end, they own the dark. Whale games, dumping in the dark. Riding the wave, leaving them all. Whale games, laugh at the draw. Noobs get raised, whales never stop. They're the kings of the chain, we're the pawns in the game. But one day we'll flip it, call their name. Chip flip it. Whale games, dumping in the dark. Riding the waves, leaving them all. Whale games, dumping in the dark. Riding the waves, leaving them all.
Yo, we always hit. We house creep, Chinese whales unload. Bitcoin tanks hard, all coins hit the road. 1 to 4K holding, but the bleed won't stop. Q for hopes a ghost, is this the top? Game slip away, lost in the night. Frustrated soul, exhausted from the fight. All coins feel damn, giving back every dime. Uncertainty grips, is it trap or in time?
Chase the dawn, but the dumps it low. All coins bleed, where the gains go. Frustration builds, exhausted in the grind. Q4 dreams fade, leave us blind.
Watch the whale, splash in the dark. Crypto's curse, tearing us apart.
Chase the dawn, is it trap or the end?
Hopes a whisper, but we better not break, yeah. Chinese markets open, dumps in the mist. All coins shatter, dreams dismissed. From me to the peak, took to the current low tide. Lost time echoes, opportunity died. Gains giving back, frustration runs deep. Disgusted heart, no time for sleep. We hours haunt, the cycle's cruel spin. Is this the trap, or where the bears win?
Chase the dawn, but the dumps it low. All coins bleed, where the gains go. Frustration builds, exhausted in the grind. Q4 dreams fade, leave us blind.
Watch the whale, splash in the dark. Crypto's curves, tearing us apart.
Chase the dawn, is it trap or the end?
Hopes a whisper, but we better not break.
Hold the flame, Q4's golden dawn breaks white. Lambos roll through streets of victory, right? Crystal ocean shimmer, parties blazing in the sun. Unicorns gallop free, well for everyone. Rainbows burst alive, hope's electric surge. Through the midnight dumps will emerge. Chase the dawn, but the dumps it low. All coins bleed, where the gains go. Ooh, yeah. It's coming. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Hope's coming, hope's coming, oh, ah, ah. Hope's coming, hope's coming, oh, ah, ah. Hope's coming, hope's coming, oh, ah, ah. Hope's coming, hope's coming. Oh, yeah.
Yo, markets dipping hard, beat dropping like a flop. BTC sliding south, bears running the top. Fear and greed at 47, neutral but it bites. All goes bleed red, well flexing their might. Swagger on max, even when the stacks lean. Crypto crash with poker clash, I'm chasing that green. Volatility's my vibe, riding peaks and pits. Bad beats in the deck, but I glow through the hits. Trap beat, hitting heavy bass, shaking the floor. From the felt to the blockchain, I'm the boss of the core. Neutral bearish tension, but hopes in my veins. Stack them sats or chips, turn lost to gains.
I'm the rookie at the table, chips low, pulse racing. High stakes in the game, grinding for salvation. Liquidation slam like a river card shock. But I hold through the storm, flip, fade on the clock. No pros in my corner, just hustle and grit. Crypto's 24/7, no quitting the fit. September slump, hitting short, stacking my play. But Q4's my comeback, rising from the fray.
Swagger on max, even when the stacks lean. Crypto crash or poker clash, I'm chasing that green. Volatility's my vibe, riding peaks and pits. Bad beats in the deck, but I glow through the hits. Trap beat, hitting heavy bass, shaking the floor. From the felt to the blockchain, I'm the boss of the core. Neutral bearish tension, but hopes in my veins. Stack them sats or chips, turn lost to gains. Tables tight, I'm bluffing with a shaky hand. Eyes on the prize, but
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Late Night Crypto Road Dawg. Different screen tonight. I didn't get a chance to post this over in the group, but that happened right before they took off, and kind of up to my little position I was playing with, and added more here. And this is my average entry now, and got a target over here at the 88,008. I don't know, 88,868 ish right there. I'm aiming for the 886 Fibonacci. Might be a little ambitious there. Let's pull our fibs out, and we're a little bit ahead of you, aren't we? 88,840, is that what we're coming at? 88,854 ish. Why, we need to type that in. I can't see it anymore. I'm going to go with 88,840. That would let me make $15 after this. 78% gains. This is 21x leverage. I said I was going to crank it down. I should have. I hadn't done that yet. We got just a small $20, $19 trade in here, but rather than getting chopped up, which is happening quite a bit over here on all this, now we got a little action here to make up for all the choppy chop. If our target hits, and of course I'm going to raise my stop loss up. That would be silly. I'm going to at least raise it up to over here, right? I don't want to chase it. You see some of these guys, they'll keep raising it up, and get out too early, and still the thing keeps going, right? But I do want to have it a little bit up. Can we raise it over here? Because that would be cool. Oh man, y'all need to work on that Ourbit. I'm over at Ourbit right now, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to grab this little bastard here and raise it up. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's the way we do it. I want to put it right around that 200 moving average area right there. 21 moving average has not crossed it yet. So we'll throw what goes on there. But that would stop me out in profit. And, we've got some targets on the way. We just now went up to and got rejected off the 618 Fibonacci area. That's what happened right there. You just see the beauty of the Fibonacci's and how they just come into play. That was it. Smack dab on it, baby. Went and hit that 618. We get a little bit of a pullback. Hopefully it doesn't stop me out. And we continue our little happy asses on to the target areas, which number one be 88,378-ish area, the 786 Fibonacci. Just to make it simplified over here. I color code these little guys, and I take my 88s and make them purple for the most time. I also have 0.5s that are purple. If by chance that we happen to get a little rambunctious, and let me tweak this thing a little bit, a little rambunctious here and want to do just a little bit more. Seeing how we came down to a lower low. Where are you? 113? I don't see it happening, man. Actually, I don't. 786, I may have went a little too high for you, actually. Right there. So looking around 88,000 400-ish right there in that area, or 88,008. Is it 800-ish? Yeah. See if we can actually get up there. But that's a nice little explosive gain after Bitcoin just scared everybody. Went to a lower low over here. Let's go over to the regular charts if you don't mind and look at it on the 1 minute time frame. Oh, let's zoom out a little bit on this one so we can see what happened. So I've got a trend line here that was being respected, and it's kind of an important one, and I guess we need to zoom out to see how important was that one, because I forget. I draw so many damn trend lines over. That was the real important one. Okay. Yeah, that was the real important one, going back to 25,000 down here to this little wick down to 48,000, whatever that was. We veered off here. That was good. We lost that though. We lost that trajectory right over here at 106. So right now, and we came down here and we breached this trend line to scare the bejesus out of everybody, and a lot of people were calling for shorts here and blah 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 blah. And then we came back up, and then we respected that trend line pretty good. We respected that trend line again, really good. We respected that trend line again, really good. And then today it started making me nervous when it started coming below that trend line. I ain't gonna lie, I'm sitting here thinking, oh man, I need to make some more serious exit plans here or something. And those little bastards are turning right around and jumping back over there just like they do, the little silly dogs. We're looking over here at possibilities of coming down to these Fibonacci areas from this bottom because we breached some of them over here on this guy. How far did you breach it? So it was looking like I'd rather take a look at the bigger picture over here. You kind of took the 886. We're still kind of with this guy too. Okay, cool. So yeah, and you would want to make your target space from that bottom there if we're trying to go with that. I think we might be able to take these guys off the table down here. I'm going to take the box off the table. I'll keep the lines there, but 83 and 82. We might get lucky enough and take them off the table. We'll know for sure. Well, have a better, I won't say for sure, no promises, no absolutes in trading. But right over here, this 0.5 Fibonacci, that little support resistance flip area right there, you can see it was support here, now it's resistance. 89.5-ish. If we can actually just kind of get past there and hold it, that would be a dang good sign. Hell, if we can get past any of these fibs and hold it, honestly, it'd be just fine. This is the 4-hour chart, by the way. And while we're here on the 4-hour, what we were looking at earlier and have been looking at all along, 200 moving average, losing it 3 times there, here, rejection here, pushing us down. So we need to go retake it. I pointed out that the 100 moving average barely crossed it, and that could be what brings us back up to go talk to that 100 moving average again, or at least that area. Happens a lot more than you would think. I'm just saying the moving average strategies are kind of interesting if you know how they relate to each other and act at certain times, or price reacts to them at certain times. And it looks like we're starting to get that move now, so I ain't going to bitch about it. So we got a bullish cross. We got one of them that's going in the right direction. Will it be enough to pull the other guys back in that direction? Can we recover? That's a little bit more positive sign than not. If nothing else, we can come up here before we roll over again, right? So at least we got that, right? But thank you for being here as I logged on and made Bitcoin pump up. Every time the turkey logs on, Bitcoin just wants to go crazy and skyrocket. Join my group. I'm just saying, if you're not getting your Bitcoin charts delivered to you in a private room setting with a sexy bald turkey dripping of buttery goodness, with some fungusy toes pointing to the entry and exit price, it's only for $2,499 a month. Still on its sale from last Christmas because I'm too damn lazy to change it, and you guys spoil me. Yeah, come on and join my OnlyFans footsie group and get access to my fungusy toes pointing at Bitcoin prices actions. I'm just saying. Anyway, otherwise just hang out here and ask questions. You can do that too, I guess. All the fun's in the foot group though. I'm just saying, you guys are freaky. I'm not doing that mayonnaise thing ever again though. No. Ain't happening. All right. Anyway, back to Bitcoin here as we zoom down to time frame we're a little bit more appropriate to look for here on the channels. I look at the 6 minute a lot, 5 minute, 6 minute, whatever. So, and basically my trade setup that I took over there on Ourbit. Just playing this little range, man. I don't know what the hell this is going to do. She keeps trailing down lower, get lower highs and lower lows. So and that's what happens when you're in a downtrend. And also, when you're in those freaky bear markets, that happens a lot more than not. So whatever we're in right now, we're kind of getting that kind of action. There was a little 618 area right there, one of the take profit areas. So the two take profit areas for this, the main ones we'd want to look for, just as a rule of thumb, and they work pretty gosh darn good. You can choose whichever ones you want to go with, but the two ones, especially where some inverse harmonics might catch and you might get something else happening, was right here at 86.2. What is that? 86.2 something. I guess if we go down a small enough time frame, we can see that, yeah, she did have reaction there. See, she did do something, and she did what she's supposed to. She pulled back and then said, hey, no, I'm still bullish. Let's go for the next target. And then we did that. Now she's pulling back and said, hell no, I'm still bullish. Let's go for the next target. So that's what I'm counting on. I'm just if I use my words and explain myself correctly. Okay. How's it going, everybody? Shout out to everybody hanging out with me tonight. Woo! 12 people hanging out because y'all are awesome. Postmodern Oddities was first tonight. Woohoo! Oh, my bad. Before we can continue, we do have to take a commercial break. Our sponsor, Good Ass Coffee.
The morning's gray, the clocks are full, the world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow.
But it's good.
Coffee's here, you know.
That's some good ass coffee.
Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee.
Gotta have a chase ass chaser. Okay. Woo! All right. Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? We got Gator Squatches in the house. How's it going? Gator Squatch, your second. We got Ave Medina in the house, who came up with that good ass coffee ad that you just saw right there. Just saying. Shout out to Ave. DP's in the house tonight. Oh, let me get my scroll buttons working. My scroll button's not working. My scrotum's not. My scroll button. Anyway, LG Motorsports, how's it going, man? Hot one here today. Yay, summer is here. 105 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh, those feet would smell a bit today. I bet they would. That would. Oh man, the Dubai freaks would love that. I need to be down under. Scar Jessica says, I just looked at my bag on Spot and it jumped to this. What? That sounds like a good day. Cash out quick. I went over to some of my accounts sometimes, and sometimes I would look and there'd be some kind of damn meme coin that popped up from nowhere, inflated, I don't know, crazy thing, and have to erase it or something. But it looked impressive AF. Road Dawg Crypto is sponsored by Good Ass Coffee. It's a coffee that's good and ass at the same time. That is so true. It's saying that is how XRP I have rolling on the floor laughing. I really should take advantage of their mistake, Coinbase. Traveling Trader B says, I have a levy long on Sol. I'll go to sleep and get rinsed. What do you think of the price action? Key? Let's take a look at Solana. Crypto is sponsored by Good Ass Coffee, the coffee that's good and ass at the same time. Strega, what's going on, Strega? Good to see you, my man. Probably said hi already. Oh, here's our rejection here. Oh, we're going to come back. Don't you stop me out now. It's a nice curve going on there. We got some side boob through the tank top. That is probably inappropriate, but that's the best way that I can describe it, where it sticks in my head. And probably for yours too, right? There's nice curvature there. We want to see that. We want to see where that curvature could take us. Don't break the. Don't spill. Don't mess it up. You ride that 9. You ride that 9 moving average. Yeah, that's what you do. You get on that 9 and you ride it. Yeah. Ride it. Jump it. Ride it. Go Bitcoin. We're on the 1 minute time frame because, gosh, we're desperate for some action over here, I guess is what it sounds like. All right, so let's take a look at Solana, my mama. Well, before we do, I mean, just as good habit, Now, this is not something I do before I do every trade, but this is something I do on the daily, right? Anytime that you think about sitting down to actually start trading, doesn't have to be for every trade, but you need to know what the hell's going on in the market, right? And so there's a few indices that we just kind of look at to get a feel. One of them is over here, which is not in crypto at all. This is tech stocks. And luckily, it's doing what we hoped that it would do. And that's where it came down here. It got to work out. It found support on the trend line. Lower, wrote it down, but it did find some support. So there's a good chance that we're trying to move on up. That was a higher low here and work on our way up to take out this guy here at 69,000. Oh my gosh, that's at 69,000. Isn't that a meme coin? All right. So they're feeling better, and if they're feeling a little bit better today here on, going, oh my God, Thursday of all days. Every day seems like Thursday here. I think I've said that before, haven't I? Every day feels like it feels like Thursday is always just right there. This is a day or two away. Which mathematically, if you think about it, that would have a 50% chance of being at least 1 or 2. Never mind. Anyway, never mind. So that's cool. We got some support, at least going into the weekend, hopefully over here. That looks promising. They made a higher high over here. So, right. So we don't have to worry about, them, that angle from it. Because a lot of times when they get scared in that market, I mean, we're feeling it over in crypto because whoever the paper hands are, their paper hands go get with soggy wet and stuff. But this guy over here is kind of concerning. And this is Total 3, which is starting to look unrecognizable now, right? Total 3 needs a makeover. Should we just delete? What the hell, Total? I'm gonna have to zoom out and take a look at Total 3. I'm just gonna clear it out, and we'll take our trend line here. All right, so we got maybe some wiggle room. Maybe we're looking for all the wiggle room we can get over here. We're about to run out of it. So you got a possible double top here, topping out where it was last time. Last time we topped out in 2021. That's where we were. This is where we were in December of last year. And then this is where we were in October and September of this year, which says, ta-da, there was your altcoin season. As mean as it sounds to say that, that's kind of what it suggests there. Unless you want to look for a cup and handle, but this cup and handle looks like it has boobs in it, whatever that means. I mean, I haven't come across that pattern, the saggy boob pattern. I've been looking for it. I do. I'll look for boobs everywhere. But we lost the 382 here. That's a little concerning. That's a little disappointing. We still got a little wiggle room on our main trend line, but man, this is looking bleak for altcoins. And if we are entering a bear market, this could get ugly, y'all. It could get really ugly, and I don't think you kind of understand just how ugly it can get if we do bear market stuff. Now here's the weird ass twist. Bitcoin may be kind of okay, but altcoins still may see a down bear market and come back down to where we were in these areas over here in 2022 and 2023. Now that's something that maybe we ought to talk about. All right, I don't know if this is the greatest time to go out there searching for new altcoins and things like that. It's definitely always a good time to keep your own projects and things like that, up and comers. But I'm just saying I mean, maybe we get our miracle and things carry on and even altcoins go on in 2026, that's fine. But if we are going through something with altcoins into, maybe a year down, if it happens, I can't say so much about Bitcoin, but you could probably say something about altcoins, right? They might not get all that attention. However, tokenized stocks might. Yeah. Something that's, the money feels more comfortable with. That didn't rug everybody on October 10th and make everybody realize I should have just been in Bitcoin. And I think a lot of people are realizing that I should have just been in Bitcoin, because this shit ain't working. But what if we do come down? Now, so during this process, it's the same thing that happened over here. We probably need to talk about it. I mean, when things are coming down, you're still in a state of mind, a frame of mind in this market, okay? And maybe we're not in a bear market, okay? Maybe we're not, but at some point we will be, right? That's just how this works. If we're realistic, some point we will be. But when that first comes on, you're still you still got these emotions tied to these projects and coins that you've been looking at and reading about, and maybe you've been playing and things like that, and now they're starting to look like, oh, they're coming down to some better prices and things like that. And they are, but the thing is that, you know, at a certain point we're kind of like at this area here where they can level out and it looks like, oh yeah, we're looking good, and it's hopeful. It looks hopeful at this stage of it, if that's where we are, right? Is that where we are? Maybe not unless you're looking. Yeah, we haven't. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're okay, but the projects that are, I'll give you an example. Polygon, hot as hell over here. Polygon dipped to the floor, and then when everything started going off, Polygon-matic didn't move. The narratives changed. Nobody cared about it. Everybody was chasing all the new stuff. So if we do have a bear market coming and it lasts about a year, maybe a year and a half, for altcoins or whatever, if that happens, just saying if. Let's just give it a year. Let's just say a year. That's a lot of time for a lot of these projects that look really nice and enticing now and have good promises and good connections and partnerships. A lot of shit can happen within a year when money's involved. I'm just saying. And then the new stuff will be coming out. Better connections, better hype, whatever. And those guys are forgotten about. I think if you look at some of the bags, some of the coins that may be, some of those little obscure small bags, tiny bags in your wallets now that weren't so tiny before, you can say, oh yeah, that, I remember you. Why didn't you ever do anything? Just saying. Just a reality check. Bitcoin, don't you lose that line. Don't you break that line, Bitcoin. We're going to fight. That. Don't do it. I'm about to get pissed at Bitcoin right here. I'm about to throw down. Bitcoin, what the hell are you doing? I'm coming down on the 10-second time frame. I want to get to the bottom of this. I don't know what's going on, but I think there's a crack pipe involved. I swear to God, somebody call the police. Dial 911. Yeah, the 9 across the 50. What's up with that? Why are you breaking the 50? I wouldn't. Don't do that if you're bullish. Come on now. 10-second chart. Bitcoin, got my eye on you. That's a sucky lower high there, but you know, we got rejected at the 618. That's normal. That's normal, right? What I usually do in these situations, and I find it helpful because, well, this is kind of how it works. Let's go a race. That's a racist silly fib. Fibonacci, let's get rid of this curved line that's confusing Bitcoin at the moment. I don't want to distract it. I know how the ADHD brain works and don't want to get it hyper focused on going to the downside. So basically, if we're looking for a really strong move, we want to see this 382 hold. And if it's doing any kind of flag pattern over here, that's kind of one of the little check boxes I think you should have on your fibs. That and the fact of whether it breaks, you know, a major trend line, which is going to be a little tricky with this one, given that she's curving up like that. So, but the 382. So 86.6. If we do come down, I don't expect us to bounce off of here, but if we do, that just means we're not through going up here yet. Bitcoin and pattern traders right now would be seeing this little top here on this tiny 1 minute time frame, probably calling for an inverse Adam and Eve, the old inverse Adam and Eve, and I think we can find that pretty. This is an Adam and Eve. Do you have the double top? Oh, it's an Adam and Adam. So there really is such a thing as an Adam and Adam. I call it Adam and Steve, but whatever. This is the Adam and Eve double top right here. Look familiar? take the measure move, put it there. After you break the neckline, put the measure move down there, and that's what you got. Basically, just transpose it. It's definitely worth going over and checking out all the little information over here, because that's how you learn about some of the specifics on these patterns, right? For instance, did you know that the percentage meeting the price target is only 54%? So when you take that measure move, what that kind of translates to, may only go half that distance. Maybe it's not got the, it don't have to meet that full measure move. So keep that in mind. That's what these little things mean. Pullback rate means the rate for it to come back and retouch the neckline. That's what pullback rate means. It's got a 64% chance of the pullback. If it were to come down here, it's got a 64% chance to come right back up to where it broke out right there. Is your gurus telling you all this stuff in your trading groups? Are you learning all this with your pattern trades? Probably not, because they're too busy trying to feed their ego. But if you really want to learn stuff, you do have to put in a little bit of study. And I recommend at least checking out Thomas Bukowski, either his books or thepatternsight.com, which is right here, and it's free. There's not a subscription for it. He's done it. He's already made his money, and he's done all this stuff and all his nerdy research. And trust me, that gets nerdy, man. He'll tell you what to look for volumes. Usually higher on formation of the left peak, more on the left peak than the right. Do we have more on the left peak than the right? We've got more on the left peak than we do on the right. Looks like we might have us an inverted Adam and Eve, which would have a measure move that would take us down here to this area. And you're like, why didn't that measure move hit? Because he said 54%, right? So if I use my little fib trick and I just shorten this little guy up to, oh man, that wasn't it. What was that? Put that back. Shorten this little guy up to the 50% mark. It really implies that right here, if I can draw the line, and we'll put this little bastard to the test right now. We'll put pattern trading, traditional pattern trading to the test, but with Thomas Bukowski's insights. And that area will be 86,350-ish. It coincides, if we were to drop straight down, it'd line up really well with the bottom of this trend line, which is what I like. She looked like she's struggling over here. It's because it's not confirmed the pattern yet on the tiny 1 minute time frame. It's got to break this. You got to get a candle open and close below this neckline here. And why we call it a neckline, I don't know, man. I've been trying to, well, I mean, here I could probably see, because maybe it's somebody with a pointy head or something. No, I really can't see it. Is it Gumby, damn it? How can we, on the bottoms, I have issue with the bottoms because I just don't, look at you. Or is this going to be our other option? A failed. Is there such a thing? There is such a thing. There's also such a thing as you just gotta be patient and see if it, plays out. That's the trying thing. Oh no, it's a green candle on the 1 minute. I gotta go in. I'm going long. Woohoo! Maybe it'll work. Maybe. I mean, you haven't got your bears crossed just yet. Maybe. She's not confirmed yet. It's not really confirmed. So yeah, this would be called a failed or busted pattern. I wonder if Thomas got anything. Tommy, you got anything over here on a failed or busted Adam and Eve pattern? Usually he will have stuff over here. I'm not busted patterns. Do you have anything over here? I don't see you doing anything on that. Well, and those are kind of interesting to read about too. I guess Adam and Eve, double top. We'll go back over there. Anything that we should need to know? We did have the volume like it said, so maybe we just gotta be a little patient. It did tick off that box. Top price variation between price peaks is small, less than 3%. Two tops appear to peak near the same price. Well, they're not as near the same price. They're not as near the same price. So that's one thing that he said about it, that they should be kind of close together. And this one's a wee bit lower. I mean, just something to take note of. I mean, if your best ones perform better, if the butt cheek is closer to the ding dong, I don't know any other way to describe an Avenue pattern other than this is a ding dong and this is a something. I don't know. But at the moment, this sucker's looking like maybe that ain't going to work at all. This sucker, Road Dawg. Maybe. It looking a little bit more like maybe this idea is still holding some weight. I'm saying, oh, hell yeah. I like that. That makes me feel good about my long. Am I still in my long? I'm still in my long. I'm up $6. I'm up 35% over here. Had a short earlier. And I did put that over into the vanity wall area over here. There, that was, you don't give me my, it's not, it doesn't say the entries or exits over here on Ourbit. Maybe there's a setting for it and I just haven't found it. That helped the account out, and then of course giving some of it back in some of the chop, because that's what chop does. If you're trying to trade too much, over trading, stop it. Don't judge me. We still got our main targets in play here for bitty Bitcoin. We were going to go take a look at Solana. My bad. I got a squirrel. Let me just put my next little targets areas over here, and we'll go take a look at Solana. My bad. I get on the chart, man. I just go down that rabbit hole, and I just keep digging until I find myself coming out of some end. I don't know. I can sit here for 15 minutes, look up, and find out it's 2 hours later. It's crazy. I just don't know what happens. This time blindness thing is a real thing, I think. All right, so 88. I'm trying to hit up here. I'm thinking of 88.8 somewhere through there is what I've got my target at on Ourbit. This is Bybit. Two different bits, and this is, by the way, this is the tiny ass 1 minute time frame. So I'm gonna try not to populate it too much, because when you zoom out, it's like, what the hell's that? I can't even see what is this? Interesting enough, here in the 36 minute, it was the 200 moving average. I like the 2 hour and I like the 4 hour just to kind of see what's going on. We got some work to do here. You got some work to do to get up to my targets. I really do. I may have to move up my stop loss. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah, you got some work, but you think that you can pull it off if I'm a little bit more patient. Okay, so I'll try to be as patient as I can with you. Just don't stop me out where I'm at, and I think we'll be happy. All right, this is what our altcoins look like overall for the day. It kind of sucks, but not as bad as it did yesterday. We got a little bit of a recovery, but over the week, how we looking? Yeah, it still kind of sucks. 10%, 11% for the week for a lot of these guys. Let's go take a look at Solana. 20 people hanging out. Thank you for being here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Crypto cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats you. Better call Road Dawg.
Oh my.
The morning's gray, the clocks are full.
Whistle.
The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark,
It doesn't whistle
a
at all.
golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Good ass coffee, ladies and gentlemen. Sponsor of our show here. Bitcoin, what the hell are you doing? Are you did you just jump up? Did you drop down? You dropped down. We're going to take a look at Solana. I kept saying it, but we kept not doing it. Why would that be? Microphone, you get on my nerves sometimes. You feel like you're right in my face and right under my turkey breastises. Tickles my turkey breastises right here. The microphone does, and I don't know. That just it's just inappropriate for late night TV. Even I think. Sorry about that, people. I have very sensitive turkey breastises. I have to. It's not easy to shave them. I'm just saying, and I do shave my breastises because they've already been plucked. Somebody plucked my breastises. All right, so Solana, what the hell's going on with you? You went down to how far? 117. Oh, I hope you recover. You're back up to, well, almost back up, right? 4-hour chart for Solana. What the hell is going on? Let's zoom out. Go to the daily. The daily ding dong. The ding dongs of Solanasis. We had this to the wick, and you lost it. Lost that. Oh man, you really. That would be nerve wracking. I gotta say. We got the crazy bear market targets down here and scared the bejesus out of everybody with the fibs, but that means it's going to hit. We're 3 days. Okay, cool. 3 days got the 360 moving average that we caught. We're actually on the bigger time frame. It's got a little bit more weight. Still underneath the 9. That was bearish. This is not bad though. 50 over the 200 and 100, whatever. At 181, I mean, it's a long shot from hell, but it does mean that we could be coming up these areas over here, right? We could be coming up a little bit if we can just get back into this trend line. Can this be, in other words, can this be a bear trap? So let's go to the daily and see what. Ooh, okay. Well, it's daily still under the 9 too, and it doesn't look any happier. What we got going on over here? That's got 800, 600, 300, 200, 100. They're still in good order, but they are closing in on each other, and that momentum is still there. I think I'm afraid we're going to have to zoom out. We're going to have to zoom out further. We're going to have to go to the monthly on Solana, treat it like the big ass asset that it is. And on the monthly, you did get the bearish cross there, 9 over 21. That's going to be a little hard to come back from. I'm just saying, it's hard to turn this big ship around on the monthly now. It had the red dot up there too when we were closer to $200. 50 moving average on the monthly is coming in at $108, and we could still wiggle below it. We haven't before, and we haven't touched it yet. In its history, we came close but didn't. Maybe we could pull the same thing off right now, but that's more of a hope and a dream than a surety at this point. Several different ways to look at it, but if you just took the most recent measured move for this as some type of channel and breakout, and you'd be cussing me if I told you what number it'd come down to, because that's just silly. Well, you got that. Look, a shoulder, head and shoulder on the monthly time frame. Solana is cooked. I'm sure some people will be pointing that out if they ever saw it. Might have something there. Go to the 2 week. How do you look? Are you more defined? Yeah, that's a pretty defined head and shoulders. Only problem is this right shoulder is bigger than this left shoulder, meaning that they had more buys to come in over here than they did over here, more confidence in it over here than here. So that doesn't qualify in my terms for a head and shoulder. I would look at it very suspect as a head and shoulder. Doesn't mean it can't play up, but that's not typically. I always look for this to be lower than this over here. Those are the best. That means weakness on this end. You got strength on this end, so there's a good chance this will play out to be something else, and something that's more broadening and expanding. And maybe that's a little too hopeful right now, but that's the gosh darn truth, though. I mean, if we do have a trend line area here, if we do respect this area that we wick down to, and this is a bottom, and we're bouncing out the bottom, well, it just makes sense. We can come up here and play this guy. So you got that idea. That's a little bit of hope. You know? That's the 2 week. Let's go to the weekly. So that's the bullish, hopeful situation. But what's really going on here? I think we did look at the harmonic possibilities. Let me see what we got. I would, let's see, we were respecting the 618 area. Let's trump this with, let's make this yellow 618, the major 618. All right, so it's got a chance. There's a chance. We do bounce off of here. We can be seeing some cool areas right over here. I mean, this is all speculation, hopeful, but still possible by price action. and the rules that we got on our harmonics and everything, right? Let me take off some of this smaller stuff again. So she can turn around here. It may take more than a couple of weeks here. Reclaim this trend line area. 618. That 618 can be strong. So we spent 2 weeks over here, you know, dipping below it before we finally came back over it. So once, was it 116? Right around 116, 117, and that was the bottom that we had here where we wicked down, right? 117. That's the magic area to hold right there. Actually, I think I got a stop loss set below starting at 117 for what I've got going on with Solana. But a lot of people will be looking at this mean, menacing-looking head and shoulders over here and thinking, oh, man, Solana's done. The bear market's going on, and this is over. And maybe so, but there's also a good possibility this is an AB=CD move. If we do have something good, if this is that funky Cole Medina cup and handle with the, I don't know what the hell's going on with the handle over here, but it's not validated. To the upside. What if this is your cup and handle? What if this is just part of your cup? We thought it was the handle. Oh, hell, I don't know. It's an ugly cup and handle if it is. Regardless of what, if it is or not, see, we can sit here and debate this all night. I'll just simplify it for you. What if we just draw a freaking straight line across the top from lip to lip area? We take that down here to the bottom area, and then we just take the measure move for the sucker, right? And apply it. Let's just cut out all the what if this is, I don't care. If we break out of this channel, it's the same thing as if that cup and handle is going to be a success, and that's, you're looking at, believe it or not, $480 something target for Solana. I know I'm giving you Moonboy targets and everything, but these are things that are still available until we lose this area right here, right? Possibilities. These are some of the possibilities on the board. The other one that got us over here was just a basic, you know, one move. Swing low, swing high, sweet chariot. Well, it didn't quite come out as perfect as I imagined. Oh. What? Why? Whatever. Oh, is it because of this? Yeah. Okay. Well, no, that's for you though. You should actually be hitting this one right on the dot. Anyway, we have a possible AB=CD kind of situation going if we respect this guy here at 117ish. So, all right, so that's what the weekly's saying. Let's crash course it in over here to the 4 hour, and look, we got a green candle. Yay! We're at 121.90, 120. That's almost 122, and that's a lot better than 117. So can't bitch about that. Bullish divergence coming here to give us a little push up. Got to get past this trend line. Got to recover this area, man. 130 needs to gets us some 130 going up. And do I think it will? Well, given where it bounced here, I think it's got a good chance. Let's come down to the 1 hour. This moving average is still rough. There's lots of bullish divergence here. It's coming down, and by golly, wave table's going up. RSI's going up. So here on the 1 hour, it does look like we're going to try to go to 130. I'm just saying. Shoot, I might need to come over here and take me a trade on Solana. I'm going to do it because I'm a degen, and I feel like being a degen on Solana. Solana Lincoln. I want to grab me. What is that? You can get up to 300x over here on Solana. Oh, nice. I'm on the 5 minute. It's just got a flag above the 200. Well, those always work. Hell yeah. Let's go jump in full port. I don't want no 10x, do I? No, we want to start out a little bit slower. Let's get you down. Let's figure out where we're going. We're going to 130. That was our target. I'm going to, you know, I'll go. We're going to put our stop loss. You know what? I'm actually going to go 10x because I'm going to put my stop loss real tight. But I got to do this on my phone because it calculates it differently. Let me take care of this over here on my phone. Solana. Oh no, that wasn't you. Solana. All right, so yeah, it's at 122 right now. What you doing over here on this 1 minute? We've got a breakout, and she might come back a little bit. That's cool. I don't care if she does or not. Do I want to layer in since she's coming a little bit red? I might layer in. I'm just going to put $5 in here. There we go. And I'm going to put me another one. Well, may not get to. Don't you take off without me, Solana. Don't you make me chase you. It want me to chase it. I feel like chasing it. It hasn't broken out over here. It's not really up there to do. Oh, are you going to chase it? It's still early in my book. All right, so we got 121 for our stop losses, which is $1 lower. So we got that. If we go back down there, then. What the hell? Oh, that's Bitcoin. What the hell? Solana. Put the wrong one in there. All right, 121. And I'm risking 87 cents. If she comes down there. Let's get rid of that. Tweak this just a wee bit. I'll put you over here. I could actually move it up to this trend line, although it could happen below the 50. That's pretty good. So we don't want to. You know, if we lose the 50, we're doing something different, right? So being above the 50, that's their deepest retracements. Usually on a nice trend, even here on the 1 minute. We've got the nice curve going on, so I'm having problems finding the deviation. Oh man, come on, dude. Give me a trend line. There we go. There's something we can work with. I'm just going to take you. There we go. There we go. Go, baby, go. I wouldn't mind having another order just right over here if you come down and get it. If you come down a little bit, I'll snag just a little bit more. See if I can move this little guy up there. Oh yeah, dial you in. I don't know if you would hit it. See if we can get you to hit it. We'll get it a little bit lower. Put it right here on the support resistance flip area right there. See if we can get it. See if she'll come back. It was resistance here, support there. You don't even want to talk to it, Solana. You're getting too crazy, man. Woohoo! We're down 2 cents on our Solana trade. You suck. We're up 7 on Bitcoin. So I got $9 in there, maybe a little more if she comes down and gets this. It looks like it's about to. It's got a chance to. I don't know if it will actually hit it or not. But a good chance when you break out of a trend like this that you come back and retest. Shoot, it could be a little steeper than what I was giving it credit for. It might have already been one retest there. Let's see what you do, Solana. Look at you, Bitcoin. You're looking kind of cute on the 1 hour. You're getting finding some resistance over there on that 21 moving average. I'm just saying, in case you haven't figured it out yet. Bitcoin, you're busting your head over there. Nice little green dot there with some bullish divergence behind it. That's cool. Above the 9, can't bitch about it. What's going on, people? How we feeling tonight? It's looking a little more hopeful than it was earlier. I don't know how long it's going to last, but we get long and then look for possible short areas when we get to some top areas. Yeah, make sure it's real, and if it's R.S. Miller's buying the cold ones, what? Can I share my address and can you look at it? You got something from UPS? Damn right I will be. I'll give everyone a Lambo and $1 million. What are we talking about? I would like a Lambo and $1 million, please. Solana retested, headed up now. You go, Solana. You do that Solana thingy. She's trying. I'm on the tiny 1 minute. She's struggling right now. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that pattern thingy. Don't do it. I need to zoom out a little bit. How about a 3 minute? 3 minutes pretty cool. We're above the 9, above the 21. Looks like duck lips going on right there. A little affectionate duck lips. Where the moving averages don't cross, they just pucker up, kiss, and spread disease across the world. It's 100 crossing the 200. That's going to be interesting to talk about. Was it the 3 minute on Solana? Okay. Watch for a slam bam thinking man to be coming up at some point here. Possible, right? When this 100 crosses that 200, bullish, we're flipping the ribbon for the smaller ones anyway. That's good. But 2 out of 3 times, when that happens, price will come down. And a lot of times down to that 100 moving average. Now, where is that? That'd be coming back down to touch this area about 120-ish. So you could see that. Your ascending triangle right here might not ascend quite as expected here. Crap. So that's a warning. But I got to say this, we still respecting this trend line right now, so it's got a shot. So let's hope the duck lips went out and not the cloud and everything, but there is some resistance, and these moving averages are in inverted order, which is bearish, 800, 600, 360, but you can still get a nice little distance above that before you get a pullback. It's got a somewhat of a double bottom with whatever's going on right here. A big gap going on. Okay. I'm just not even going to make a comment. But just that fact alone, horizontally or even diagonally, if you want to tweak it in, are support areas if we lose it to come back and test. I always recommend don't forget about your diagonals because, you know, support resistance, that's good, and it's good strong support, but a lot of times you set your targets there right at those same levels and everything. You notice it went a little bit above or a little bit under and just didn't quite get there. Yeah, well, diagonals kind of help nail that kind of stuff in. I found that, and of course Fibonacci. Just be careful, bro. I let it go overnight, recheck it in the morning, and see if it corrects itself. What are we talking about? I just verified and thought I thought I was a Coinbase, but it's not Coinbase. It shows correct amounts of what I should have, so this came from somewhere else. I must be talking about the thing in your wallet. No refund, says Postmodern Oddies. Call HR in the morning. It just went up another 16 million. Oh. Yeah, we're still talking about the fun coin on the wallet. Yeah, you have to hit hide. It won't let you sell them or do nothing with it, man. Or worse, take you to some website where you connect your wallet to do something and then they get you. Are you going to lose this trend line, Solana? Did I jump into a Solana trade too early? Did I get stopped out? I had a tight stop. I'm pissed because it would still make me lose $1 or 80 cents. I'm down 28 cents. I'm mad as hell. Damn you, Solana. You tricked my ass. You're an ass tricker. Don't be tricking my ass. Do we have any wiggle room? Can I look for some? Oh, look at you, Solana. Get that. There's our trend line. Let's get our deviation trend line. If I go to the bodies right there. Oh, we got a little bit of... Oh, wow. Okay. That worked out better than I thought. Right? No. Almost, though. I love a trend line. I like a good trend line. Are you going to keep it? Can you keep above it? Can you keep above it? I need you to keep above it. Can you keep going? It don't look like you can keep going. I'm just saying. 9 crossing, yeah, I'm wondering. You're going to struggle here, but can you overcome it? You were doing good. You had some curve going on, Solana. I want to see that curve. That curve's what draw me into you. I love the curve. I can't say no to the curve. It's just that it's the Fibonacci French curve. It's radical. It's beautiful. We can't help it. Get up there, Solana. High or low? High or high? That's it, baby. That's it. Let's get this in the green now. Come on, baby. I'd put some booby pictures over here for you, but I don't know if I can. Can we do that? You need some encouragement? I can give you some encouragement. I'll give you some encouragement, baby. Sometimes you gotta talk sweet to these trades so that they won't slam your ass. Sometimes it works. Most of the time it doesn't. They just do whatever they're going to do. But hey, it makes me feel better thinking that, right? So, that's my take on it. If you don't like the universe that you live in, just make up an imaginary one. Seems to work for everybody else. What were we looking for? Hey, man, I see that. No red candles. Dude. Come on, man. Don't make me go to that wick. This is almost to the wick right there. You look like you suck, Solana. After I got into a trade. $14 trade, too, man. Well, apparently, I may have gotten in. Well, apparently my trade setup's just not going to play out. If we're starting to show the first signs that it's not going to work there. Luckily, we got a stop loss at 21 cents and 11. And rather for me to decide now, I'm just going to exit, because now that's something that as new traders do it a lot. Hell, sometimes new gurus or old gurus even do it. See, it's not going to, and just cut it out. And you can make excuses for doing that, but the best rule of the game is to plan the trade and trade the plan, right? And since we've already kind of planned it out, stop losses, targets, let it ride. Now that was your trade. If it looked good before, let's just, let's stick with it. Let's control our losses, instead of trying to say, well, I'm just going ahead and cut it out. I'm just going to go ahead and end it. And then what if it keeps? What if you're wrong? It just went ahead and went and did what it was going to do anyway. Or what if you were right and it didn't stop? Yeah, well then you played it right. But it's these kind of habits that at some point we got to look at and say, oh yeah, I need to implement that into my trading behaviors, and that's a good one to look at. Plan the trade the plan, and don't freak out. Now there's a point when you get in profit, you can move your stop loss up, right? But this is where I deem that I'm cool with losing an amount if it comes here. And if it does come here and goes lower, that clearly invalidates my play. I can't play anything that makes lower lows. I mean, technically, I could probably put it over here and make that same argument, but you're losing. Even if I draw a trend line right here, there you go. Technically, I could really move my stop loss up if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I will if it gets in the profit there. You get in the profito. We'll higher highs. You break over this point over here, I'd feel better bringing it up to break even and everything without the fear of getting stopped out. So we got this kind of makeshift trend line here, but that tells me she's rounding out a little bit on the toppy top. We were curving up, and maybe she's getting a little tired now. Going to have to consolidate, blah blah blah. So we do have something going on there, but we could probably get as high as, how far is this? Well, what, 123 maybe? We'd probably get that much of a move. Just thinking. Come on, Solana, you got me down 15 cents. I want a Lambo. Bitcoin, man, what happened to that $7 profit? You skimping on me, Bitcoin. What's up? You go check on the big boy. You at 87,000. Why are you double topping over here? Because you hit the 618, dumbass. Yeah, right. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're looking at our little Fibonacci here. I thought you were going to duck lip and take us to the moon, to the next level, Bitcoin. I've got to trade at a much higher price than what you're giving me right now, and you're threatening to throw this out the window? How dare you, man? What's going on here? I don't like what you're doing over here. Nice 200 coming in under the 800. That's cool. Hope we don't have to come down and talk to it, but that's cool. We got the 300 crossing the 666 moving average too, right behind it. We got some upward momentum. We can let this go. Come on, baby. Roll the dice. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? We got Avi Medina said, I get it. It's Bitcane. Super addictive. Wipe your nose, bitch. What? Yeah. Stop loss just under the blue line. See, you only think about the lines. That's funny. I enter my so long at 120.29 30x, says Haven. Hey, how's it going, Haven? Good to see you, my man. 30x? What did I go? I think I just went 10. Oh, snap. Look. Look, Haven, we're happy. Yay. Look. For 30x, that's got to be awesome. I'm up a whopping 35%. Haven's up $3,500 on a $100 trade. I don't know what to... All right, let's take this trend line over here. Now we got support. Don't you break it. You respect that. Oh, man, I can give you a little wiggle room here. On this end, not that end. Oh, yeah. Oh, we take some away from you on this end. Make it harder for you. Yeah. Oh, that's right to the wick area, wasn't it? Go, baby, go. Go. Go, Solana. Go, Solana. Oh, I can't do that here, can I? Oh, man. Got sound issues again. Makes me want to get out a little bit of cowbell. Oh, no. Hey, man. No. Say it's not so. Stop it. Why are we getting these red candles on this very, very tiny time frame? Make me nervous. Oh no, in 1 minute it's going to freak me out. Don't do it. You made the clever higher high, but you didn't go over this one. You suck. Don't just stop me out, bitch. I'm looking at you, big. Are we on Solana? Solana here, 122.2. Come on, give us some red candles. Give us some love, Solana. What else is popping today? Anything on the 1 hour? Are we finally starting to get some bullish sentiment from some, the speeches and some of the news coming out? Are we starting to get some traction on it? Gosh, I hope so. It's not helping Total 3 yet over here, though, unfortunately. Let's go over here and let's take a look at others, which is basically all of our coins, or crappy altcoins that we still have. This is the others chart. She's getting let's get off the 1 minute. Let's get somewhere like the 4 hour. Nice. Okay, 786 bounce. We got some resistance we got to cross over here. That was good. That's the area that we put out last night or earlier today when we were looking at it. It's got some good signs on the indicators down here. Let's zoom out to the daily, give a bigger perspective. On the daily, the MACD is still kind of bearish. She's still got some warning signs there, but okay, zoom out. Weekly, okay, pausing, 3-day, moving up a little bit. Divergence here on the indicator itself. That's usually kind of something worth watching. Daily, still a little bit down. 12 hours, still kind of down. 8 hour, just kind of leveling out a little bit. 4 hour, looking a little perky. 2 hour, perky but choppy. 1 hour, just kind of hanging out sideways, not doing much. 1 hour or 15 minute looking frisky. Okay, yeah, 50-minute chart is looking frisky. Nice little W pattern here. Well, others, you're looking a little hopeful for us. Let's zoom out again and actually look at the chart. 786 area, we did get some traction. There's a deeper area to 886. May not hit that yet. May not have to hit it at all. I hope we don't. I just want to see altcoins start to do something. I was following this idea. I'm sure we had, I believe we did have this down and went to our trend line, and so we still got some stuff to I got some work to do on this, baby. Some work to do. All these moving averages on the 4 hour, 800, 600, 300, 200, they're fanned out. So it's time to start climbing up them, in my personal opinion. Unless we want to come on down here, but we're around the areas that we could start. They're so spread out and everything. It's subjective for me to say this, and it doesn't. But when they spread out a lot, that's usually when we kind of see at some point we start trying to climb back up them. We should start seeing some of the smaller ones start to get together a little bit more consolidated. We're not seeing it quite yet on this particular time frame, but you probably are on some of these smaller ones, right? Yeah, see how they kind of start getting together a little bit, and then we start recovering them, start climbing over the 9, the 21. Now we're over the 100. Now that's what it looks like when we start trying to climb these little bitches, right? So it's starting to happen on the smaller time frames. We're just not seeing it translate over into the bigger time frames like the 4 hour just yet. But it's a sign that it's hopeful that it might be a coming. And look here on the tiny 1 minute, we're about to flip this bitch. Why are you cussing so much? Look at that nice double bottom. Bottoms don't have necklines, I'm just saying. She's flagging underneath some resistance. That one's got a less likely chance to flag to the upside, but we'll see what you got going on. I would expect maybe she come back down here a little bit. They're trying to move. It looks like they're trying to do something. Of course, here going in on the Friday, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they go up before we come down to lower lows come Monday or Tuesday? Why not? I'm just saying. Seems to be what we want to do. We get these little pumps up on, when did this one happen? Wednesday? Oh, I want the 6 minute time frame. Of course it happened on Wednesday. Others, what are you looking for? When are your green days? Thursday? Tuesday? Sunday? Okay. Not seeing anything. It's too much of a giveaway. Well, this was Saturday to Monday, Tuesday. That was a good week. That's back in November, right? Here we got to pump up Monday through Wednesday. Lost it. Sunday through Tuesday. Wednesday started losing it and been on downhill basically ever since, man. All right. Well, maybe we'll get a break. And maybe we can get a little traction out of some of these altcoins, a little relief rally, and get back over here. So there might be a few little longs that can... Little scalp longs, basically, maybe some short swing trades on some of these altcoins. But you can see everything flips green all of a sudden, but overall, man, you're getting more traction to the downside than you are to the upside. Jupiter, you're at 17 cents. Let's take a look at Ethereum. It looks a little pitiful. How long have we been going? An hour and 13 minutes. You're at 29 now. Okay, that's cool. It got down to what, 27 something? 27.7, 27.8. She took a little hit today too, right? This is a 4 hour time frame. Alright, well, let's move you over here. I believe we got a nice little body to body, mostly body. Trend line right there. Higher lows, higher highs. Well, you can't bitch about that. That's a expanding, broadening pattern. Kind of hints that maybe the next little... that would be beautiful. You got up to 35 or 3,600. Come for this little guy over here. I would be very happy with you. Bouncing off apparently a 618. She lost the megaphone pattern and finding support the 618. Bears crosses though. You being tricky. 2167 is a next level of interest if we can't hold this area, but we're trying to hold it with higher lows, so I believe that we can take this little guy and find angle. I think we got our angle right there. I think we just matured our trend line. At the 618. I think that's what we got, a solid trend line now. We got 1 touch, 2 touch, we got 4 touches here. And this move is solid. This is our new trend line of an opening broadening pattern. 618. This could get juicy. I know you don't see how this can play out. I don't see how this can play out either. And we've got to have one of those Christmas miracles going into 2026 for this idea, but it says it's here. Right up here to this take target profit area 63.16. Boom. So we got that idea if it happens. But we've also got some shorter chances. Like, you mean I gotta sit here and wait for 6,000 to sit on my hand? No, you got places that we can take profits. We're going to pull this little guy out right here. Pull out our basic old Fibonacci thermometer. Those are some thick lines. Alright, main area we need to keep our eye on. It's the last place we got rejected at. It can be a target to sell at, but it's mostly a place just to make sure we get above and make sure we accumulate below 31.74 in that area. Main target for our higher high, about 35. That should be easy to remember. 35.27 is technically what I got. And then about a little over 4,000 over here, 4,078, 618 if we can work our way up there, but she's got a lot to work out. So it looks like we're trying, in my personal opinion, what I think we're trying to do is formulate. Oh crap! Can we draw it? Can I have my brush tool? Thank you. A W pattern of sorts here. And you already had one W right here. What are you doing over there? Let's look at some other ideas that might be. You did that. Okay, and that was the bearish one. Okay. Have you got a bigger one though? It's not the size that counts, the motion of the ocean. Oh, there you go. Did you go? Ooh. Is that all the parameters? I think we might have a bearish butterfly, but I mean it's only bearish once it confirms that target over here around 4,000. If I'm looking at that correctly, I think that might. It's got, actually it can go up even as high as 43. If I'm looking at this correctly here. From BC. Alright, let me dial you in right here. Right around this area. Alright, what are you from here though? There's one little idea to be looking at right there. Should I keep it on there? It's got something to it, but you know, I'll just see if it validates here. So this should be a bearish butterfly. I guess I got it wrong color. But it's bullish. I mean, it'd be bullish up to this point, right? But only bearish after we get to that point. That's why it's called a bearish pattern. So we could. It says that we should get up here and get rejected, and you know, come down, hopefully for a higher low. That's just one little tiny local idea just to be watching here. I was going to keep it over here. Oh, that also ties in with our moving averages too. Okay, cool. And this is Ethereum. I guess, well, this is the 4-hour time frame. We'll take this and post this over into the trade setups. Bracket says, I think I'm seeing 80,000 for a Bitcoin pivot. That was one of our targets, 80,000. That could be coming on the table. I don't know if Bracket is still in here or not. But luckily, we're getting a little traction. Hopefully, we don't have to get there. But I was looking at some stuff that was telling me that maybe that we could be going back there around the second week of January, around 80, 81. But some of the other stuff that should have happened in between now and then has not happened at all. So I'm kind of curious. I got to go back over that stuff. It's a different kind of analysis. All right, we're going to paste this little guy. This is Bitcoin. 4 hour. So these are swing targets. And also possible and a possible harmonic pattern to short at 4K. Just saying. Or, well, close to it. All right. We'll update it with all that information by then. Anita, how's it going, Anita? Good to see you. When I'm on my yacht and I'm in my Lambo, I like to listen to Road Dawg Crypto music, says Ave. Raise the stop loss and stay in it. RS Miller says, RS Miller, Gator Squad. Okay, that's how I don't need to read somebody's conversation. It's up on the blockchain. Anita Cho, can you please look at ladies? I sure can. Let's take a look at ladies. Has it maintained or has it dropped? Where is it? Was it Bybit? I believe it looks like she's maintained and she's trying to make a W. That's good. That's good. This was a 1618. That's my color code there. Probably got some bullish divergence, or I wouldn't have that there, right? Yeah, bullish, right? Let's zoom out. Yes, definitely got on the daily. Got bullish divergence. Look at this, Anita. You got this today. You got the green dot with some bullish divergence there on this one, and stochastics are going up. The this yellow stuff, orange stuff, they call it VWAP. It doesn't work like anchored VWAP or anything like that, but it's bullish. Whatever this really is, it's bullish and it's going into the yellow, and that's good for price action. So the indicators are starting to look better. Just get the money flow to get into the green eventually. And then we got here on the daily, you're right at the 9 moving average. You're testing it right now. So we got this. What was that? Resistance up here, I'm sure, but let's see if we can get past it. So we can get above the 9 and see if we can start getting on a nice upward trend again, and maybe one that will hold this time, right? But last time we got on a trend and caught the 9, it went up pretty good. Last time it got above the 9 on the daily, it went up, oh my gosh, 88%. I don't know whether it will do that now, but that is one area there to look for. Just if it does a lower high, what if it does a higher high? Who knows? But it does have some bullish divergence. That's starting to look. I'm liking what I'm seeing here on the bigger time frame, and then we'll go to the 4 hour. And here, oh, look at this. Okay, cool. This is looking better. Looking better. Crazy on a Friday. We're going to Friday. All right, I ain't gonna bitch about it. I'm just trying to figure out how's this supposed to work over this next week, because we're seeing some move out of these altcoins, right? So is our total 3 in our others chart? Are they finding support at that very bottom then? Cross our fingers, man. Cross our fingers for a Christmas miracle. 9 over the 21, rejection at the 50 so far. That's good. That's good. Not quite got a breakout of anything yet here on the 4 hour time frame. So that's a good sign for trying, and hopefully we'll get some traction. But we got to start taking out some highs. We got to see it push on. But the bullish divergence here should help it. So, well, that's cool. Good for you, Nita. Good to see something good other than it faking us out and just dropping and dropping. This looks a little bit more promising. Especially that it bounced from here. I think it's got a good chance. Gavin Hoover says, why are you still a turkey? You should be a Santa. Well, the Santa's not near as comical as the turkey because I can use voices and my beautiful, beautiful turkey eyes and stuff. But I do have a Santa, but it's not very... I don't know. The turkey got voted in to be my normal face. I was a zombie doll. With glowing eyeballs, and I look scary AF. And I was cool. Very gothic. But somehow a turkey. Everybody likes turkey and good ass coffee, so we're a turkey that drinks good ass coffee. See, I can't do this stuff with my other faces. Ha! Yes, it's real. LFG! Grok said chemo will 20x before the end of the year. Rock also said we'd be 200,000 by the end of the year for Bitcoin too. I'm just saying. Let's go take a look at Kima Network. That's Gator Squatch's gem pick. Let's take a look and see what it's about. It's got a market cap of $2.3 million, a maximum supply of 210 million, circulating supply of 65 million. Its all-time high was $1.10, and that was 1 year ago in November. This time last year, it was $1.10, and for that year, it has dropped 96%, and now it's down at almost 2 cents right now. Let's go take a look at the website. Kima Network, United Web 2 and Web 3. It joins MasterCard's sandbox to launch stablecoin powered cards. That came up. Read more. Okay. Kima joins MasterCard sandbox. Hey man, I need you, Cointelegraph. I'm gonna bookmark you. Kima is integrated with MasterCard sandbox program to enable stablecoin top-ups for prepaid cards from self-custody wallets. Now, a lot of places are doing that, so just saying, but that's good. So Kima's involved with that now too. Let's take I need a good news source. Can we go there? What does it look like? I think I'm gonna bookmark you for my new news source. Because CoinGecko's got kind of weird lately with how it's not easy to read anymore. All right, so Kima, the website again, just click that. Official partners are MasterCard and the European Union. So there we go. That's probably the appeal that Gator Squatch has got for it with the partnerships and things. Some of the fundamental stuff is looking exciting over here. Unchained interoperability, the only blockchain with API SDK for direct CeFi and DeFi integration. Where are you on? You're on Ourbit? Why you got an Arbitrum address, Kima Network? Your blockchain-based platform addresses growing needs. All right, so with this an idea for one to look at, imagine any use case, Kima has that. That's ballsy. Okay, imagine any use case, Kima has that. Kima's unique protocol sets a new modernized interoperability benchmark for the existing outdated interoperability industry. Gaming. Okay, so Kima Network, just go over to coinmarket.cap or CoinGecko, whatever, and you can link on the website over there and go check it out. It's available all of these places. Again, my only concern, I mean, that's definitely has partnerships and things to keep in mind. Just also remember that we may or may not be just now entering into a bear market that would have a more serious effect on altcoins than it would for Bitcoin. Therefore, it may be very, very early for some of these things. And there always is a lot of good news that comes at this point in the market too, just to kind of lock some people in. So I'm just throwing those things out there. This one is already down 95% from its high, which is a bear market bottom signal. So take that into, you know, do your due diligence and all that. We'll take a look at the chart over here. What was this? Oh, that's the news thing. What's the... Let me get off of that. And that, and... Can we pull up Kima since it's on some exchanges? Kima Network, KuCoins, gotcha. Oh, we looked at it before? Recently? I don't remember looking at this one. I've got a line there. We've had to look at it somewhere. That's a 1.272 fib. Looked like you went a little bit lower there. I think that was from here, though. From a very local. Well, yep. That was our 272 from that. Yeah, I think you... I think I'm trying... I think I'm vaguely remember because this was too much. Yeah. There's still this possibility down here we'll keep an eye on. But right now that 2.7 seems to have caught it. We looked. I think I remember looking at this and doing this and zoning in with the local move that we had because this was July 25. This was May. Well, that's May of 25. All right, this is the daily. If you look on your indicators over here, you do have a confirmed green dot from a couple of days ago. And since then, stochastics have rocked into the top. MACD on the daily is looking a little interesting here. Hasn't broken to the upside yet, but she's flirting with the idea. So this one is starting to look a little interesting. The 272 is a bottom area you want to keep an eye on. So it is possibly at a decent area to try to accumulate, although we don't know if it's the bottoms in yet or not, right? There's no, you can't just look at it and say, I got bottoms in, confirmed it. We got a local thing that says we got a local bottom, but as far as the loads that it's got, I mean, there's still a few lower targets it could hit. This one, this is what it looks like. This is what it looked like. It was good, and went up $1 or something, and then nobody loved it anymore until it bumped up from, what was that? 7 cents to 32, but that was short-lived, and then it repeats, come down and then down more, like most of the altcoins have done over the past year. But definitely at one of the lowest points ever to get in on it. Better than when it was first started and went up to $1, right? It's at 3.5 cents right now. This is on the daily. Let's come down to the 1 hour and see what it looks like. Or how about the 4 hour? 4 hours good. Look at the 4 hour. It's regained the 9 moving average, so it is currently on a nice little uptrend. So yeah. And 9 trying to cross the 21. Might have a little traction here. All right, Kima Network looking like she's trying to do a little something from these bottoms and do something, but it will take some accumulation through here for a while. So they can't. Whoops. Check out the Soul Trade. This will reach and take profit. Where's my profit? Where is my take profit? Did I go crazy with the take profit? Did I go crazy? No, I didn't go crazy. I should have a take profit level in here. What happened? It was 130 is what it was. Why? I thought I put it in here. Did I not? I was going to 130. Let me go back to my Solana thing over here. Where did we look at that? Was it Binance? This wasn't where we looked at it. I don't think that's what I was doing. I have to refresh my memory now. What the hell was I playing over here? Double bottom from up here. I think I was just doing a short-term time trade, wasn't I? I think I was going for the 786. Oh, okay. I think I'm heading up here for a little short-term trade. So Solana, I'm only up. Let's say my average price is 122. Do I really want to sell at 126? Well, that might be all I get out of it since we went lower. So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna take 126 on this. I thought I put my profit in. So if I hello. Take profit settings. I'm taking my profit settings. What? Let me in. Wait a minute, dude. Wait. You got. There is one. This is why you. Okay. Yeah. Wait a minute. No, I have to. I just put that in there. Okay. All right. Gosh darn it. Didn't we look and say, hey man, it looks like 130 looked like a good target? Didn't we see that on the chart? I thought we did. Am I hallucinating again? Jumping between universes? Was there not a 130? At 113? The higher high if it goes, and do you need to, but will you do it? You're at 0.5. You're at the questionable zone. I just need to get my stop loss in. Okay, stop loss. Yeah, it's I am going to move it up below, just a wee bit right there, because the price did move, and I just want to control my risk just a wee bit. Wait a minute, was that a... So she's breaking that little trend line there. Let's see. I hope we don't come back down to that 118 area. That was one possibility I think that we talked about earlier. Could happen. We're in a very small time frame. Just got a green candle right there. I'm trying to get a fib. Just going to put some bottom targets over here just in case it does lose that trend line, so I won't have to figure it out later. Hopefully that trend line will hold and we'll keep going up. And I really wanted that 130. But that one looks a little bit more realistic, and I'm just trying to go. I'm not trying to hit the home run target. Oh, Solana to 250. Look, I nailed it and got in this, because that's usually the worst thing that you can do, is try to always be hitting home runs all the time, because you get these little short plays, and that's the ones that you stack up. The home runs seem to go against you eventually, right? Always looking for that home run, though. Yeah, nailed it, stayed in it. We got it. Saw the top. Yeah, look at me. I'm a genius. It's not that. It's just look at me. Oh, look, I'm finally learning how to do this. Oh. Come on, baby. You need to get bullish on us. I'm only up 30 cents on that little sucker. Okay, we got our stop losses set. Bitcoin is up. So we're just hanging out sideways on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's hanging at $87,000. Here it was dropping to 84.4. and notice the difference of sentiment just within yourself, within myself, and what I was feeling over here and what I'm feeling over here. Quite a bit of difference. This was getting kind of hairy and shaky. He's breaking rules, breaking trend lines, starting to look like a bearish retest, and you're trying to navigate and go by the rules and everything and go with it, and it's a little wiggle room, still a bearish retest. It doesn't look good, and then it does this. It does the little bear trap, gets back into the pattern, and we get a strong squeeze, right? That's pretty good. Hit the 618. That's good. Looks like they're going to have a decent tomorrow, hopefully, unless, for some reason at 3 o'clock in the morning, those freaky Brits get up here and says, I'm going to come and just crush the market. Screw the Chinese. We're going to crush your heads. I don't know what they do, but they've been the ones selling off for a lot of the sell-offs we had in the wee morning hours. Has been the British session, UK session. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for how long now? Where's that hanging out? An hour and 40 minutes. Feels like 20 to me. Dave P says, Cooter for life. Yes, Cooter coin. Need some Cooter. Good old Cooter. Cooter has been on all of my thumbnails. I wish this is the topic channel. This is the music channel. It's not the main channel. I have no thumbnails that I can show you over here. Cooter, I've got to get some more attention going to Cooter here. Gator Twats, this is how money is made. One Up Trader says UCN. What's UCN? Unkin. Is it U-Chain? U-Chain. What is this? Oh, is this... Wait a minute. Is that... We looked at this before. Wasn't there something weird about it, though? It's going... you can't... That's a trend, baby. That's a trend. And she falls down every once in a while. And gets right back to the trend. Looking for 1743 on it. It's chugged a lug from over here. I don't know. Well, U-Chain, what the hell are you? What the hell is this? I got a market cap of 85 million. Maximum supply is 100,000. Circulating supply is 50,000. Oh, that's why. Yeah. All-time high was 15 hours ago, 1,700. All-time low was... What? All-time low was August 27, 4 months ago, when it was $23. It's on all these exchanges. What are you again? We are working on many excellent features and platforms to build better solutions for modern lifestyle. We'll be happy to present these features to you after the development. So they haven't done anything yet, right? Mostly. High-speed blockchain. I think we looked at that a little bit, didn't we? U-Chain. I never hear of it. I just saw it on the bubbles one time, and I think that's how we found out about it and charted it. But can't deny it's. But it's not that old. I don't know. But that should be a rejection area over here at 17 for some kind of pullback. Probably one of its little spiky spikes down. So maybe you can catch it on the little few hours that it does pump to the... Oh, well, that's my clue. Get some more good-ass coffee or call it a night. I'd say since we've been going for almost an hour. We did do a stream earlier today. Well, Bitcoin, what are you doing? You're dropping. You're below 87,000. Shame on you. Shame on you, Bitcoin. You're coming down to the 382. 86.6. Let's see what she does down here. That'd be a healthy place to bounce if it wants to bounce there. After she got rejected up there. Nailed it! Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. 17 people. If you haven't hit the like button or subscribe, do it. I don't know.
For those of you out there that are hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Shoot, leave some comments on the live streams if you think about it. If you want to, you don't have to. You don't have to do anything, but that would help the channel a little bit. It's hard to get growth on these live streams. I don't know why. And well, especially when there's nobody here in crypto that still has their ass attached to their body. A lot of people are walking around assless around here in crypto after October. So you got that too. But let's go to the end screen, and thank you for hanging out. See you on the next one.
Dream fly by, stupid moves stacking like a bad trip, spin overdosed on all coins. Where do I begin? With the market laughing, feel the crash come down. Grease my bad habit, wear me like a crown. I overdosed on all kinds of stupid highs. Let the lessons grow.
Well, so what are you saying? Jump in now? I mean, it's at a good spot to accumulate. That's the best that I can say about it. I mean, it turned out good. It looked like it has good projects and connections and everything. I just have a strong thing about, is this the proper time? Slowly getting into it, or unless you're trying to trade it. And I guess if you have access to it on the exchanges, go ahead and trade it. But that small of a market cap is probably not at all the exchanges, right? What was it again, Kima? So is it what, 3.5 cents now? Let's see if we can pull it up over here again. So did it just explode up? Let's see, go to the 1 hour chart. So still on the trend line, still there.
Ignore the red flags, greed had me tripping. Now my bag's in rags. Stupid scams calling for most cruel game. Altcoin overdose, burning with shame. Possibilities blinded, grease my dark eye from genius to joker. On this wild ride, market's a circus.
Oh, Bitcoin, you just touched 87 again? You flirty little minx, you. Moving averages have flipped over. It's in a consolidating over here, and the moving average, while they flipped, it could just range out here for a while. But I would expect 86.6 probably to be touched, nibbled, and probably lightly caressed before we do move to the upside. I don't know who else is streaming right now. No, Kyle Dupes goes about 2:30. I usually check him out. All right, we're watching Bitcoin slowly work its way down a little bit. On the 1 minute time frame for Degens. That was a nice move out of Bitcoin, finally. Better to go up than go down. In my opinion.
Stupid eyes, let the lessons grow.
So you thinking people should jump in for a scalp trade? John Gregory, overdosing altcoins. You like that one? Thank you so much for the feedback. Well, over here on Ourbit. Oh snap! That wheel. I keep hitting the wrong one over there. If I were going over here to try to trade Kima, I couldn't get to it. So that's one of the drawbacks. So it's on MEXC, Gate, KuCoin, Weeks. Weeks has it. Pancake Swap, get it on Arbitrum.
rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, yeah. Crypto's glow won't fade my soul. Bull run shines, I found my goal. Neon run, run, run. Oh, oh, rook pulls behind. I've broke their chains, flipped the spark to gold. Washed
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. See you tomorrow.
echoes in my
God bless and have a good night.
core.